Good afternoon, all. Last night I literally had the worst sleep of my life. I kept waking up in the middle of the night for some reason, and then sometimes I get like really achy knees, like a growing pain, but I'm obviously not growing anymore. But it's like a growing pain, and whenever I get them quite regularly, to be honest, like more regular than it should be. But when I get them, I have to wake up, like I have to get up, and I have to go and heat something up to put on my knee, otherwise it'll just hurt throughout the night. And then I also took paracetamol last night because that made it better. And I know that you probably don't care, but I'm gonna say anyway. That's actually one thing that I wanted to talk about, was that I'm like really not interested in trying to get people to click on the video. So you know how people would like just do clickbait, or they'll do like a really cool thumbnail to make people click on the video, or they'll, I don't know, but a lot of people nowadays are more focused on like making people click on the video, doing what others are interested in rather than doing what they're interested in, which I don't know, I just think that's a bit sad, because YouTube has absolutely changed a lot, you know, since I was younger. And actually, like, that's a really scary thing. I've been on a screen every single day since I was 3 years old, because I got my first iPad at 3, and I think that's crazy. Like, well, my mum told me that we used to have a family. Why does my hair look horrible? So we used to have a family iPad, and me and my siblings, we've got 3 siblings, we all used to fight over it, apparently. That's really funny. So my mum had enough and she just bought us all of our own. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, I have been on an iPad. No, I have been on a screen every single day since I was 3, which is crazy to me. And I mean, like, I've definitely dealt with, like, my fair share of phone addiction. Like social media, like the constant scrolling, I've definitely had an issue with that before, but I think it was like 3 years ago, I just thought, damn, like, I'm not doing anything with my life, and I just deleted all of the apps that would, you know, keep me focused on my phone. And I mean, now, like, I've deleted every single interesting thing that I could possibly do on my phone, and now I've just, like, literally got nothing to do. So, you know, I've got YouTube Shorts turned off, so if I want to watch something, it will have to be a long video, so I'll have to keep, like, engaged in a long video, which I think is better for me, personally, than, like, mindlessly scrolling. And I think it's definitely done better for me. And then the only sort of social media I have is obviously YouTube, and then Pinterest, which is, you know, the only sort of social media that I like, because, I don't know, I like it, and I can't spend too long on it, because, you know, I just get bored otherwise. But yeah, other than that, like, I've literally deleted every single interesting thing off of my phone. And it's really helped me to read a lot more, because I'm bored when I'm on my phone, because there's nothing to do. So I think, damn, what can I do to, like, do something more fun? And I've started reading more, which is really sweet. I've actually just finished a book. I just finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which I got that book ages ago, but recently I've been more into reading. And I finished it, and genuinely, like, it's one of the best books I've ever read. I used to be really into reading when I was younger. I used to read a lot. Like, not of, like, grown-up books, but, like, I used to read a lot of children's books, like, constantly reading. Like, I'd go out to a dinner, and, you know, all the other children are bringing their iPads and stuff, but I'd have, like, a book. There'd be books with pictures, like, big books, you know, Dog Diary books. I used to read loads of them. I think I read all of them that were there at the time to read. They're my favourites. Oh my gosh, these glasses are broken. And I've been waiting for like 3 weeks. I think that's such a lie. 2 weeks for these new glasses. I bought new glasses and they're just taking so long. And these ones are broken because my nephew like sat on my head. See how broken they are? The frames keep coming out and it's really irritating. Anyway, I did finish a book and I got a new book yesterday. This is something I've been wanting to read for ages. And I just thought, damn, I've got no interesting books to read, so I might as well get something new. And I got this. And I tried to start reading it last night, but I was too tired, but then I just couldn't get to sleep. I've also, oh my gosh. I think a pen's exploded in my drawer. Anyway, this is the other book that I picked up as well. This book is quite irritating because the print is very small. Like, hold on, let me compare. You can't even tell the difference. In real life, it's much smaller to me. It's like they've squished all of the words together. Whatever. The reason I've got glasses is because I've got an astigmatism. And I also, the other year, I think it was literally last year, I got diagnosed with corneal dystrophy. And I didn't know until I went for my optician's appointment the other week. I found out that there are different types of it, and I don't know what type I've got, but I went to the eye hospital last year and they told me I've got corneal dystrophy. Corneal dystrophy is a group of rare inherited eye disorders where abnormal material builds up in the clear front windows of the eye, the cornea. So I don't know what type I've got, but there are different types. Let me just show you. This is one of the types. I don't know what type this is called, but obviously like different material building up in the eye. Oh my gosh, where am I? Sorry, I just left the thing. And look how like it can get bad. That's really scary. It looks like cataracts. I keep leaving. It keeps cutting to something else on my screen. And I think that that's crazy. And they did say that, you know, one day it could build up enough and I could like start to lose my vision. But I will get free laser eye surgery on the NHS because of the condition, which is cool. But I don't know if I would. That's a really like scary thing though. I don't know if I would get laser eye surgery. That's the only thing. Like I love to see, and you know, if it's like a really great chance, I've got a really great chance of the laser eye surgery going well, then maybe. And it depends how bad the vision is. But at the moment I think that the risks are too high for laser eye surgery. Lots of people lose their vision and sometimes it just doesn't even get any better. That's crazy. Anyway, whatever, how long is this video? 8 minutes. Fun fact about me, I don't know if you could tell by the literal name of my account, but monkeys are my favourite animal. And in a previous recording that I tried to make of this exact video, I've got them both up against my face. Bro, they're so cute. I've had this one for ages now. This is Scooter, and this is Smudge. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go because I've got nothing else to talk about. I've talked about social media, and I've talked about my phone, and I've talked about my eyes, and my books. And I don't think I've got anything else to talk about, but anyway, I hope that you can hear me over the fan. I didn't even think of that, but anyway, bye. Bye.